Hey there, little girl. Can you guys see that? I can't look in the phone. That's all right, silly. Man, it's pretty out today. I'm not gonna be on too long. It's a... Oh, there's it. Oh, yeah. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Damn. Oh, hold on, guys. I'll set you right here. We'll see nothing. Damn it, man. Hopefully I could be a little bit more. I gotta be really... Yeah, here I can hide it a little bit more. Maybe they can't see it from there. Oh, I hope that didn't see it. There he is. Oh my gosh. Come on back here, you little blockety blankety blank. There's the little shit's right over here. I can see it. Is he coming or going? It's all right, guys. I'm not looking at you. Can you see him up there? Little turd. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. What's everybody going on? Clint, Wild 420. No, hawk hunting. That little turd's like gotten crop loads of my birds, and last night I took the pew pew with me when I went to the house, and when I come out here, I was bringing all kinds of junk with me. And I sat down, and I said, man, I forgot to bring the... And I thought, it'll be okay. And he just swooped in, and I could have got that little guy if I would have had it right there. Go figure, right? Now he probably won't be around. Bazzy, Wesley. Okay, who did I miss? Clint, Playboy, Plywood, Bestie's here. How you doing? Likes activated. How'd you get your crap. Did you start your snow? How does it called a snow buggy? Did you start your snow buggy yet, wild man? Man, I could have got that little shit. Dang it. It's supposed to warm up around here, so I'm gonna put my trap out. I'm thinking. I've been shot about half dozen BBs, Bazzy, when right before this live. I got here not real early, but got here and said, hey, I got a skull can all fixed up. So I could I didn't fill the skull can full of BBs, but I filled the skull can full of BBs, and you know that ring magnet thingy you gave me, Bazzy? I stuck that in the skull can so I can have ammo on me all the time. Ooh, maybe this weekend, huh? Yeah. You'll have to upload any photographs, man, or videos or anything. I don't know what you do, but, you know. Oh, I mean, you don't have to. Now every movement out there, I'm going, is that it? Is that it? That's why all the pigeons have flipped out. Oh, it's so far as I've been. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it holds a lot of BBs. The skull can is, and they're since they fall out. I mean, if you put pocket full of ammo in, you already know they get lost in your chair and everywhere, you know. Well, BBs are really small, so I thought, God, I got to put them somewhere other than my pocket. So I thought, yeah, skull can will work perfect. And if I stuck that little ring in there, in the skull can with it, then when I open the skull can, all I got to really do is grab that ring and I already have a handful of ammo. It works great. I just tried it, and now I got a pocket full of ammo. It's pretty nice. I didn't get that yellow slingshot or yellow orange one. I didn't get it laid up yesterday. All I got is that pink and red one. I just came outside just not too long ago. I'm not gonna. Hopefully, I don't know. I won't be on tomorrow at all. And I don't know if I'm gonna be on a long time today. Share Bear, what's happening? How you doing today, sister? Hopefully, guys, it's been a good week. How's everybody's week gone so far? Good? Man, that stupid bird. Man, it was so... Man, all I had to do... I could have got him. God, I'm an idiot. Now go figure it. You know, that happens about all the time. You have a way to get what you want to get, so you got all the tools to get it, and then you can't find what you want to get. And as soon as you get rid of all the tools, it just comes to you. So there I am. What? I missed it. BB. BB's in here. What's happening, Lone Wolf? Yeah. I probably will. I probably will after this. I don't know. I want to open up my crap. Whatever them things are called. There's Grumpy. What's happening, Grumpy? Presses. And look and see how that turned out. Yeah, I know it. Wow, man. I got one live that I started. That stupid hawk made it like... I mean, I pretty near was able to grab it. I didn't touch it, though. But, I mean, I tried. And it was, like, right here. And then you just barely get to see a little bit of the brown of it. And it's like, wow. And I just sat down to do the live, and that little sucker said, phew, followed the birds as they, oh, was that? No, that's there, and then it just flew right up, and then it landed just right there in that freaking tree. And then by the time I went to the house and grabbed the thunder stick, and it flew off, and it was just right out there flying around. Now I don't see it at all. It really stinks. There's Mrs. Daisy. How you doing, Daisy? It is going to be... Well, I don't know how hot it is here right now. It seems warm. But it's supposed to get... The wife says... it's supposed to get in 60s maybe this week. So you'll be sweating here pretty soon. I gotta take the... Kind of stinks at it. Hey, there's Hicks. What's happening, Hicks? Nothing's happening. I've been trying to shoot some BBs though. That's kind of fun. I was just before I come on, I got online and seen Bones was on, and I was kind of BSing with Bones, and then but right before Bones, I checked my Slingshot channels to make sure there wasn't any comment, because I was like, oh crap, I hadn't been there all week. You know, hopefully there's not a crap load of comments that I had, blew off. But I seen this guy, he said something about, and I didn't even know there's such a thing, but I guess there's a sling channel, like like a Facebook page or something. And he said somebody was talking about a game like golf, you know. And I was like, that sounds like sounds kind of fun. Man, I need to work on my game. I'm almost got it all done. I just gotta, I don't know. Hopefully I get it done before I croak. A little bit. What about you, man? Did you get, oh, and I seen your video. You're bringing out the can of snow. I don't know how old that was, but you brought out the can of snow and like, holy mackerel, it like blew the yard up. You're a better magician than Coin. It'll be gone by Monday, I bet, Hicks. Hey, there's Alden. What are you doing, buddy? Hey, did you have did you have your kids? How many did you get? Or maybe, I can't remember. Nah, that might not be, and they might not be ready yet. There's Old Path. Yeah, I got a little, I don't have a lot more left, BB. I got, I see when I'm doing it, I just kind of have like a notebook and then say, hey, here's a bit of an idea, and I just write it down. And say, oh, hey, here, I thought of something else, just write it down. Well, it's like, you know, pretend, you know, let's say you make the head of the game, you're going to call it the name. Well, the name might be like row 80. So I got to now go through my notebook and take row 80 and put it at 1 and take row 20 and put it at 2, you know, if that makes any sense, get it in order. And then I got to draw the, I'll call it scorecards. I'm going to try to get not quite there. Man, I bet you're getting excited, buddy. I bet you're getting real excited. I would be. Alden raises goats and bees and chickens and fishes, and he's not into slingshots though. There's a problem there, Alden. You need a slingshot, buddy. They're funner and all get out. And then you could say, oh yeah, big brother, check this out. How'd you like that, buddy? Stings, doesn't it? No, you wouldn't want to really shoot your brother. I don't advocate for that. Wink, wink. But I haven't got, that's how far I got to go. I got to put it all in order and then draw it out. And then maybe add a few more little bits. But one of these days, I guess. I don't know. The golf seems kind of fun too. But the golf is a single player game. I mean, not that that's bad, but this game I'm thinking of is you can be a single player too, but it's kind of more of a teammate game. Or my thing. I mean, you can play singles, of course, but you could have teams. You know, 3, 4, 5 people, 6 people, all be on a team, playing another team somewhere. Listen to that turkey. Oh boy, watch out what I'm doing here, dummy. You know what? Nobody wants to see that. I'm gonna walk this way. If I lose you, I lose you. Hopefully it's not in a tree or something and he spots me. My turkey's making funny noises. I don't know how I'm going to shut this off. Well, I don't know if YouTube will get mad if they hear a big bang or not. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm not paying attention to you guys. I should have just settled you on the floor. Here, I guess I can look at this real quick. The man, the myth, the legend, what's happening? Roll call. Hey, there's T-Bird. The T-Bird, I was on your live last night. I think I played it 9 hours. Yeah, I don't see him. Sorry, I'm walking. I really got to pay attention where I walk. Look at there's one of my junk lawnmowers. Supposed to fix that lawnmower. But I don't see it all. I need my hat on. Thought about making this in a bulldozer. But I hadn't. I should just, I'm gonna sit here. Pay attention to you guys. Hey, make sure you're clicking on everybody's name and subscribing to one another. Hey, buddy. How you doing, Slick? He says, oh, crap. He's got the pew pew. Not that pew pew. Hey, did Ro call? You making it to the cabin this weekend? Are you still stuck at home? And what's T-Bird up to? I'm scrolling. Oh wait a minute. I think I was already there. Not ready. Not quite there yet. Yeah, I made it. Yummers. Hey, Yummy's in the house. What's happening, Yummers? Yeah, Playboy says, I'm terrific. Terrific Tom is here. What's the temperature where everybody's at today? I mean, if you if you happen to know. I don't know what it is here. It's probably 40-ish. Probably 40-ish. Oh, yeah, I could see that roll call. Oh, 18 degrees. Oh, yeah, heck yeah. It's pretty nice here today, T-Bird. Nah. I mean, even the wind, it's not too bad. 40 there, Billy. What's happening? Billy's here. 21. Yeah, we're a lot warmer. We're not quite as. I bet you we're 40. I should have looked. Well, I had my handfuls, I had things in my hand and I came out. So I didn't look at anything. Yeah, I know, roll call. That's what they say. I can't wait. I really hate carrying these presses in the house. You sound like you look good, Lolly Sean. Lolly Sean's here. Hold on, are you ready, Lolly Sean? Here, let me hold on. Let me do a little zoom in first. Are you ready? Ta-da! Ta-da! Face reveal. Whoop. There, bring it out a little further. Sorry. That turkey sees something. Those little, you guys probably can't hear it, but there's those little quick, I'll call it a cluck, but it's kind of a quick clucks. That's a warning. And then the Google, whatever that is, the gobble, he heard something there, but. Raining. I know it's mushy here right now, Billy. Walking in the yard, it's mushy. Did you like that, Miss Daisy? You said, oh yeah, let's see a butt. A nice looking butt though, right? Right? Are you tired? Are you tired about the snow can, Billy? That was funny, wasn't it? That was good. I didn't know if it was new, old, or what it was. I was like, hey, here's something. I don't think I've seen it. Yeah, it's freaking, that bird he sees something. Why don't you go hunt them up, dog? Hey, hey, dog, they're down there. Go hunt them up. Not over there, dope. He says, I don't want to hunt nothing up. I just want to, can I just lay in the sun? Yeah, that was pretty cool. CBT production. Welcome back, buddy. How you doing this fine day? Wait a minute. What was that noise? That little cluck was pretty darn close to that gobble. Is there another turkey here? Huh. Today? Let's see if it's right here. It's not in my back pocket. I'm shooting this today. The other thing I ain't hadn't made it talk yet today. But I was shooting that slingshot today. What about you, sports by the gram? What are you shooting today? What? It's still in Stover. When did I do that, BB? That was like Monday, wasn't it? Yeah, that was Monday. What is today's Thursday? It shouldn't be in Stover. Omega should almost be. I ought to look. I'm gonna look. I don't normally pay attention to their deals. I'll look when I get done here. That doesn't make no sense. Carmen Marie. What you doing, Carmen? Ghetto alpaca? Almost said Apache. Ghetto Apache. What's happening, alpaca? Welcome, guys. Outside drinking some coffee. Oop. Somebody mad at somebody. Hey, thanks, Carmen. I can't wait till it turns green again. I can't wait. My favorite's when, well, you can't see where, yeah, just right behind here, there's this little tree here. You can't even see it, but, I mean, you can see trees, but you can't see what I'm trying. I can't wait for them to bloom. That's one of my favorite times is when those bloom. It has a smell to it, but, it's not real fruity, I guess, but I like the smell of that tree. Yeah, I know, T-Bird. I ain't seen one of them. Yeah, that little clucking noise. Oh yeah, I hear a purr too. There's got to be something here. I'm gonna try to squeak by I don't see anything. I got enough turkey here. So that turkey, that clucking, I thought I heard that. Thought it was him clucking, but it wasn't him clucking. There's another clucking, and that was too quick for him to do both them noises. There's no turkey here. Sweet. It's either a pet turkey from the neighbors or a wild turkey. I don't see it though. I went over as far as I could, but I can't see it. That's cool. It always happens when you're really busy, huh? I need to get tea at the shops today. Can you guys hear that? Oh, there was a, I don't know if the cluck and the purr was the same thing. I bet I got a hen here. Let him know I want to see him. He owes me a deer. That's funny. No, I had a friend, Chad. A friend gave me this one. Sports guy named Chad gave me this. This one came from Omega Slings USA, though, or I'm assuming that's where it came from. That's who this is. But he gave me that one, maybe a year ago. There's a couple others down here that I got give to me too. Yeah, hit that like button. Planning to move to southern Maryland. I bet it's cold there. I bet it's really pretty. I've never been there, Carmen. I bet it's really pretty. Not much sport. It's by the Graham. I want to unbox these parts for a slingshot, but I don't know if I'm gonna. They might just set out here. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks a lot, Sports. I really appreciate that. I know when I get done here, I'm going to go see what the heck. I'm going to see if I can sneak down there to the turkey. If it's a wild turkey, that'll flee, so I have to be really careful. Oh, I bet they have stuff that looks like that there, Carmen. I don't really know, I guess. I haven't looked at a picture of Maryland in a long time, or Maryland, yeah. I haven't looked at a picture for a long time. Yeah, it is kind of a toss, isn't it, roll call? I agree. I agree with you. Like I can see, yeah, I agree with you. It's a hard toss. I don't think I have. Maybe spring, I guess, like when it's still only maybe 70 degrees out, and maybe just starting turning green, maybe my favorite part of the year, and then maybe fall too. But I guess I don't know if I really have a favorite time. I kind of like it all. Oh, you'll send me a pics? Sweet. I love pictures. But like a real plum, like a fruit tree, Carmen. I've got a couple wild plums. They're no good though, Carmen. But I've got a couple wild plums left, and I don't have I'd like to have a plum. Growing up, I grew up on a farm, and we had we raised grain, and I call them hedgerows because that's what they're called. And I was growing up called hedgerows. And we had plum tree, not on every farm, but we had 2 farms with plum trees in the hedgerows. And it was really good at that point of the year when you'd be working, you know. And you'd be running a tractor and you're like, ooh, I'm getting close to the plum tree, to where the plum tree you could get off the tractor and all you had to do is walk, right in front of it and grab plums. It was kind of nice. Oh, cool, Sport. Man, an acre in a city, that'd be good. That's big. That'd be pretty big. So you can hear it. He ain't clucked or whatever in a minute, so I don't know what happened. He's probably going, let me out. I'd like to, go strutting around a little bit. Yeah, I bet you could probably hear the gobbling. I must be way behind. I like turkey. It's good, but I'm not necessarily a fan of turkey. I like it. I'm not going to turn my nose up on it or anything, but if somebody said, "Hey, you want a chicken? You want a baked chicken or baked turkey?" I'll pick chicken. I like chicken better than turkey. Hey, there's Mandy. Mandy's here. I was going to say, how's your day? But obviously it's better. You're on break. Yeah, I haven't been to Oregon for probably 20 years now, I bet you. It's been a long time since I've been in Oregon. Really, Carmen? I can't remember someplace. I think I saw something. I'll say the news, but I can't remember what it was. And they're talking about Maryland being a pretty good place. I can't remember what they're talking about, so I can't really speak confidently on that. But I bet it's pretty because, like, New York countryside, all that up there is really pretty. Really, I mean, I haven't been everywhere over on the East Coast, but really a lot of places east of Mississippi, or technically even just east of the Missouri, is really nice. And I'm not trying to dog the rest of the states, but like you get out into west of the Missouri and you get out in the plains and then you finally get over in basically the desert. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's pretty too, but it's a different kind of pretty. And then it's a different forest once you hit that mountain over there. You got me saying hedgerows. That's what they are. That's what they are, T-Bird. They're hedgerow. And it comes from hedge apples, I don't know. I'm not going to say this with like tons of truth, but I believe it comes from back in what was that time when I can't remember what they call it now. It's when the dirt, was flying a whole bunch, like in Kansas, Oklahoma, and places. And then they started growing trees, in rows. And a lot of it was hedge or Osage orange, I guess, what you really call it. But it was mainly anything. But we had a lot of Osage orange in our hedge rows. Well, I mean, there's lots of trees, but hey, Black Lion, what's happening? Yeah, I seen one the other day, Carmen. It was a cherry tree. It kept coming up in my commercials, I guess. And it's like this little cherry. It's some really cool looking cherries on it, but some cherry tree. They weren't. I mean, they're kind of expensive. They weren't real bad. I mean, if you're looking at cherry or fruit tree wise, I think they're like $60, I think. And you could get a 3-year one is ready to fruit. It's like, holy mackerel. God, I wish I could remember it. I like Bing cherries. That's one of my favorites. I don't have a cherry tree. Well, like a fruiting cherry. I have cherry trees here, but they're not. And they grow fruit. But they're like the size of like a grape, not a grape, a raisin. They're about the size of a raisin. Not dried out. Doing some chores. We used to do that when we walk beans or tassel corn, Mandy. There'd be big old bunches of us, Yeah, that's true, Roll Call. You get a lot of fixings, You could do that anytime, Roll Call. You could have a turkey dinner today, Yeah, I got real, I don't have any grape here either, Carmen. I've got a wild grape, and they're good too, but they're they're a little bit bigger than a well, they're not much bigger than a whatever I called it, a raisin. They're not much bigger than a raisin. The wine's really expensive here if you harvest real grape, or I call them real grape because they're wild, but a lot of them are clear up in the trees, but I've cut a lot of them down and brought them down. There's several of them now that are basically head high that you can, if you can beat the birds to them. You grew up calling them hedgerows too, roll call? The Dust Bowl. Yeah, that's it. The Dust Bowl. What's happening, champ? At you this fine day. Is everybody sub to coin? Well, just maybe we get coin worker a sub today. He's pretty cool, dude. He does less slingshot stuff and magic. He does magic too. I'm pretty cool. I like magic. Well, not all the time do I watch it, but I watch quite a little bit of those. Oh yeah, they are the Bing cherry. They're so good. Man, we had them on the farm. We had Bing cherry. We had all of it. Well, we didn't have grapes though. But oh my God, so good. And mulberry, I've got. Well, they're not. Crap. I have an apple tree here that's like a fruit apple tree. Everything else is per se wild, so it's not the same. The fruits are smaller, but I've got 4 or 5 mulberry trees. But they're small too, though. But growing up, we had mulberry trees that were big, had big fruits, and cherries, big fruits. But well, it's a Bing cherry. Apples and all that. Pear, we had pear. I like pear. Let me rephrase this. If it's a pear that you like buy out of the grocery store, I hate them. I don't like pear at all. But I love pear that has, let's say, either fell off the tree or laying on the ground of the tree and has frosted or frozen out, where it's so soft. It's so soft a fruit that you go pick it up and it'll like fall apart in your hand. But when it's cold and they like freeze, oh my God, they're so good. They're like super ripe though. Yeah, me too, CBT. Oh, that could be karma. These are like wood trees, is what I mean by the cherries here, or they're wood. It's mainly wood, but they do grow fruits, and they're not too bad to eat. Wait a minute now. I can't. ZXEXD2? What was your name? Or not your name like your name, but I'm having a hard time remembering this. ZXEXD2. Is it Zed? It looks different. I thought Zed just had Zed or something. If it's Zed, howdy Zed. Something changed. Looks different. Rex. What's happening, Rex? Oh, we got crap loads of blackberries and raspberries, Carmen. Here. I tried growing some strawberries, but I over-fertilized them and I killed them, burned them, and I just had never bought anymore. We have a really cool seed store that's probably about 15, 16, 17, 18 miles away. And every year they have, I don't know, crap loads of strawberry roots, I'll just call them. And asparagus roots and all that kind of stuff. Crap loads of them. There's Sam. What's happening, Sam? It probably does look like Virginia. What is that? Brutius Mascumus? No, I don't know what that is. Brutalismus. Sorry, man. Brute's here. Yeah, I try to grow those both every year, Carmen. I saved a pepper this year. It's in the house, been staying all together all year. Well, I mean, there's really no leaves on it anymore. There's a couple leaves on it. They're just little sticks right now. Yeah, mulberries are so good. Now the trees are small. What's up, baby?
I forgot to get asparagus.
Oh. Rick, what's happening? Oh, awesome, T-Bird. Sweet. Thanks, T-Bird. Street pairs. Oh, I know. They're the only pair I really like, Carmen. Is the one that falls off the tree. Hey, I'm making a Valentine slingshot coin. I'm gonna make two. I'm gonna make two of them. They're gonna be a little different. I mean, they'll be the same, but I'm gonna make it, but each one just a little different. Thanks, Sam. Yeah, I was thinking of avocados the other day, and they won't grow here either, Carmen. I thought about, I don't really eat those anyway, but I thought about trying to grow one, from a seed. Yeah, two lovebird slings coin. They ought to be I think I haven't looked at them yet. They're still in the presses. They've been ready since, I don't know, 7 probably last night, every bit of that. I could have tore them apart and seen what it looks like. But the core will be that swirly look, the Damascus look, but I'm trying to think of what I did. I think it's light pink, hot pink, and blue, and then it has a layer of light pink, and then the faces will be, there's red with pink in the middle of it, and then there's pink with red in the middle of it. I'm going to make them both clipped, I believe. You want to get imitation crab today? Yeah, that must be who that is. It must be Zed. But even the little pictures throw me off too. Hey, there's Johnny. How you feeling, Johnny? I know that Maddie was talking about you running around the ladder and slipped and heard bells ring, but held on to my ladder. Hey, there's Nikki. Nikki's here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Everybody welcome Nikki Lee. Yeah, they don't taste good, Carmen. They almost taste like sand. Even the canned ones, they're kind of gross. I wish I'd have looked, Johnny. It's probably 40, I must say. Coin says, "Oh no, I might get. I'm gonna eat my fish." Yeah, I got an old Ben Franklin fireplace. It's right there. That's my outdoor grill. It's an old fireplace. Oh man, you messed up your hand too. Dang it, man. Well, just when you get home, say, Maddie, massage my arm and shoulder. It's not better yet. Will you do it some more? Slipped in the snow, Carmen. It's carrying a ladder and slipped in the snow. Well, it could have had ice in it too, but slipped in. I'll just call it snow. It's a bit, yeah, I made the pink and blue and red, Nikki. It's got the hot pink, a light pink, hot pink and blue swirl in the middle. I'm assuming I haven't looked at it yet. So, I mean, it could be crap and I just don't know it yet. And then I'm gonna, it'll be red, I'll probably be red and pink on the faces. And then the pinky hole will be that heart, and then I'm gonna put another heart on it, but I'm just gonna cut it out. And then I was thinking what I'd do, Nikki, is I haven't decided yet to make it either a solid color or glitter. I was thinking glitter, and then those little candies where
they're like in a little box or something. These little candies, they like say, "Will you be mine?" or "Happy," something, "Forever mine," or "Forever." They just got those little sayings. I thought about seeing if I could write that on top of, like, say, the sparkle resin or something, and then clear coat over the top of it. Yeah, well, the pinky hole will definitely be a heart, Mickey, and I'm gonna cut the other heart out too. Oh dang, it's a 32-footer. That's a big one. Dang, that's a real big one. And I bet you held onto the ladder all the way to the end too. Yeah, it probably is, Carmen. It probably is. That's true too, Tony. Yeah, well, it's sort of added the heart. It'll have the pinky hole heart. Well, that'd be on my slingshot channel, Nikki. I made a heart one, but it was it gray? I think it was gray and maroon, and it'll be just like that, except for instead of when I cut out the heart, I also inserted a heart. And this one I was thinking about just pouring the resin in it. Yeah, the glitter would sparkle, and I don't know if I have pink glitter. I think I have pink glitter, and I know I have like red glitter. I think red glitter, and I thought about since it's red and pink. I thought about making them not mixing them together, but let's say pouring half the heart with red glitter, half the heart with pink glitter, and then swirling them a little, if that makes sense. And then write like "Be Mine" or that's what we ought to do. What do you all think I should put if I can? I don't know if I can do this though. My brain says I can do it, but my hands don't always say they can. Happy Tiger's here. What's happening, Happy? What should I try to put in there in the heart if I can put it in there? Like, I can't guarantee that though. Like I said, my brain says I can, but what should I write now? Loved, as in past tense. Put it in there. Loved. Now I'm not putting woo-hoo. I know that's not what you read. Yeah, Dunning's here. Yeah, that's the worst, Karma, when you slip in the snow, because then it like pulls some muscles. It pulls some muscles. No, I don't have a Cash App. I got a PayPal. The only thing I have is PayPal. Yours truly. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yours truly. I like that. The heart is roughly going to be maybe a little bigger than a quarter, but let's say quarter size. It'll go to be shaped like a heart there, but maybe something like that. I think because I'd maybe be able to put that in there. I'll have to probably use like a toothpick or something, or my calligraphy pen, though I'm not real good at calligraphy, but I could maybe use that. Oh my God, broke. Holy mackerel. Put fire on it. Oh, that'd be a good one. Yeah, I probably should too, T-Bird. You drive to work careful, brother. You be careful. I used to have a step ladder. It's probably maybe a 6-footer, old wooden one. And it was just beat to snot, man. It was wore out. I mean, really bad wore out. You had to walk up it. Well, I wouldn't let anybody else play with it because it was really dangerous. But I could use it just fine. But I had it forever. And you'd have to walk up it funny because, it might just like break, fold over. But it was a great ladder. And, oh my God, I really missed that ladder. It finally took a big old dump, but... There's Jim State. What's happening, Jim? You be careful, T-Bird. Or stay safe. Yeah, I think I might boogie too. I'm kind of chilly. I might go in and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't feel like laying up that other sling. Southern Dave. Hey, make sure you hit that like button. I am eager to see what that looks like, Nikki. I should open it before I go in and cut it to see what it looks like. Oh man, I think I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it the whole hour. Oh, I'm not gonna be on tomorrow. I almost skipped today. Said no. Let me put this up here. I guess I can see. Anybody got plans for the weekend? I want to write that down because I just forgot it. I'm going to scroll up a second here. Where is John? I knew I should have just got up and wrote it down when I did it. Yours truly. Because I like that. I better write it down. All right. I found Mark. There it is. There's my paper. Oh, that's not a pencil. There's pencil. Yours truly. That's the only one anybody said. Oh. Hey, whoa, wait a minute, here we go. Roll it up. I remember eating roast beef sandwiches in 3rd grade. Rolls up crunchy. Oh yeah, I love roast beef sandwiches. When my grandma was still alive, when I was growing up as a kid, we'd go to grandma's every Sunday to eat dinner, and roast beef. Well, it wasn't every day, or every weekend wasn't a roast beef, but that was in the rotation. Oh my God, roast beef is yummy. Because then you'd be eating roast beef sandwiches to the next day or whatever. Baked is here. Love the wind chime, buddy. I could hear the psst right when I saw it. It's like, oh yeah, look at that wind chime. Oh sweet. So you were at mom's and the daughter's coming. That'll be awesome. Well, just about, Jim. But I'm going to hang out just a little bit longer, buddy. Oh, did the mutt rug go by? Ouch, that kind of hurt. Oh, Be Mine. Be Mine would be a good. There he comes. There he comes. What you think, Slick? Huh? What you think, buddy? I got your tail. I got your tail. I'll write that down too, because that'll be two. And I can always flip a coin. Here's all the pieces I got to take out today. Got to take that piece out. Got to take that piece out. That piece out. And I didn't get this one done. Be mine. Pokemon Smackamus. Yeah, I'm not writing that in there. Like I said, I don't know if I can write anything in there. My brain sees it and says, oh, yeah, this will be great, but I don't know. What? Are you playing, Grump? I hope you're playing. Yeah, roast beast. I haven't had roast beef sandwich in a while. We'll have to maybe get something like that. I don't have a roast right now. I'll have to make a roast. Making me my mouth water for roast. Oh, cool. Grump subbed a coin too? So wait. So you might be serious. You're being serious, Grump? Thanks, Coin. He's a pretty good dog. He knows, well, I mean, don't hold me to this number, but I'll say he knows 20 verbal commands, and then the same verbal commands and hand signals, too. Dang it, brother. Dang. Well, that's no good. That's not good at all. Well, of course it'd be a mess. Oh, hey, you know what? That's a good idea too, roll call. You know, I could cut out the big heart, put a like a glitter proxy in there, and then put the dick. I'm gonna see if we can. That's a good idea. Then I don't have to write crap, and then just epoxy over it. Ooh, that's even a better idea. What do you guys think of that idea? Thanks, roll call. This you would. Heck yeah. What does everybody think about roll call's idea? I'm gonna steal that. I think roll call. Yeah, he makes me pretty happy too. Jeez Louise. Well, that's crap, man. Dig dang it. Maddie's here. What's happening, Maddie? I talked to your better half earlier, Maddie. You know, but I could a roll call. I could possibly super glue it first. I could super glue it first. I'd probably have to sand on one side, because if I remember right, those candies are fairly thick, and this won't be, but about as thick. Well, it'll be an 1/8 inch. That's how thick it'd be, is an 1/8 inch. So I'd have to sand it. And then I bet I could. Well, I get a whole box of them, so I'd be able to eat some. I haven't eaten any in years. She wasn't a year old. Oh, your dog? I must have missed it, Carmen. This dog, he's probably 8, 9-ish, 10-ish maybe. I don't know. I haven't thought about that in forever. 8, 9, 10-ish, something like that. Yeah, I ain't telling you on that story yet, baked. The wife, I ordered a bunch of material baked, and then the wife just yesterday, I got it Monday, and I haven't got it all cut up or nothing. But the wife goes, "What'd you?" She's looking at all these colors. I'm going, "Oh, I don't know what I'll be able to use it for, but and then she dawned on her yesterday. She goes, "Oh, I know what you got that for now." You wait till you see that one baked. I shouldn't even tell you, but the cat's out of the bag now. Oh, so your dog's like crap, what was it, a year? It wasn't a year. But did it die or something? Did I miss something? I must have missed something. Saw her run up a hill and fly off. Yeah, I'm really lost. Yeah, you wait, baked. I don't know exactly when. I'm making baked a slingshot. Now it's going to let it right out of the bag. It's going to be a Pop-Tart. I'm going to make it. It's going to be a Pop-Tart, a strawberry Pop-Tart. I got all the colors. I got all the plan. Done kind of described it to the wife. Said to you, "What do you think? This, that, and the other?" She goes, "Oh shit, that'll look cool." I'm only making one strawberry Pop-Tart. Should be really cool though, the way I got it thought up. Mash's going, "What?" Everybody's going, "A Pop-Tart." It's going to look like a Pop-Tart too, maybe. I don't know. Hey, all right, Coin. You take it easy, brother. You get home safe, and you do some shooting tonight. I think that hawk just went by. Yeah, there's that little shit. He flew on by. Probably trying to do a drive-by. A flyby. He's doing a flyby. All my birds are in the house, though. Man, my ears are ringing. I don't hear that turkey no more, so it doesn't wander off. Oh my gosh. Oh, did you use Luis, Carmen? That sounds cruddy. I had oh man. I can't, God, I wish, my brain. They're black and red. They look like a Doberman, but they're big dogs. Big dog. 100-pounders, 110-pound dogs. Get the Romans. God, what the heck's the name of them dang things now? Rottweiler is a Rottweiler. I had a Rottweiler. And it went everywhere with me, And so it'd ride in the cars, the trucks, all that kind of junk. And but he had a habit. Hey, Sam. But he had a habit of barking at vehicles when they ran by when you're driving down the highway, And I was driving down the highway in the truck. I was coming home from work, and he would do that. Like I said, he'd look out through the center of the glass in the back, out the front window, and then run to the side and then down the tailgate and barking at vehicles when they went by. Well, he did that to a semi one day, and I'm probably driving 60 mile an hour down the highway, and he said, rah, 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 and the wind or something from the semi, I don't know what the heck happened. All I know is he fell out the truck, and he landed on all fours, and his legs were all spread out, like you were on ice, and did like 2-3 circles sliding down the highway. It was a blacktop, though. And sliding down the highway, and then started running, run back to the truck, jumped in the truck, and from that day forth, it kind of boogered him up a little bit, not real bad, but from that day minute forwards, he'd still do that. But he would sit right in the window, and that's all he'd do. He'd just sit right in the middle right in the middle, wouldn't even hang out the sides and nothing, and just look out the window and turn his head. So he learned his lesson. Oh, cool, Sam. And then I had a dog that looked just like Whip there. Basically same. They almost looked identical. And I grabbed his tail. He was in the front seat with me in the truck. This was a lot longer. I was probably 16 at that time. But he jumped out the window to chase a rabbit or whatever. I was going down Rock Road, and I just grabbed him by his tail. And I was able to hold on to him as he went on out the window. But I got stopped. He didn't do that again either. Oh, cool. Cool, Sam. There's Tiny. Yeah, I know. I was like, holy crap. It wasn't funny, but I mean, the later it was like, Dan. When he was sliding and he'd spin into circles, he was trying to run. I mean, I was going like 60, man. And he was trying to spin in circles, trying to run. It looked just like he was on ice. And then ran right back to the truck, bailed right in. I couldn't believe it. That same dog, we were at the trestle, and I'd go to by this river, and I'd go to the trestle to go swimming. And it was about dark, and a train went by, and he ran after the train, and barking, raising hell. And the train picked him up, and the wind picked him up, and then threw him off, off the rock and so forth. And I yelled at him. He couldn't hear it. It was loud, And I was yelling at him because he just took off. And then I didn't think too much about it, but he just kept laying there, So I'm kind of semi-run off her, but he didn't get hit by a train, just got picked up. And he was just laying there, it wasn't laying down. It was like, I don't know, looked like the Sphinx or something, at the pyramids, And I was hollering, and he wouldn't come, so I walked up to him, and he was just breathing hard, And I thought, yeah, you dork, because, he did run pretty hard. And I said, come on. And he wouldn't come. So I grabbed him, picked him up, carried him back to the vehicle. And we just got done swimming, so I didn't think nothing about it, but he was all wet. Well, that wasn't water. He was bloodied up bad. And he lost an eyeball over that. It tore his eyeball out. And then he was a big pain in the butt. Because now you got this, 100 and some pound dog. It took his right eye out. That couldn't make a right-hand turn without hitting anything, I lived in a little apartment at the time. So I had to kind of move things around a little bit because he finally got a lot better at it, but couldn't tell you whether he chased a train again because, we still went swimming in the same place, but that train, we just never did ever meet another train again. On my sister channel playing games. Yeah, it was a terrible injury, Carmen. It screwed him up pretty good. I mean, he ended up throwing up. I mean, several times. So it really spooked the living snot out. He got beat up pretty bad. Really. Yeah, I don't know if he got any brain injury because he was still the same old dopey dog, but just missing an eye. But he still acted the same. Well, once he got the shock went away. I was worried about him for that first night or so, hoping thinking, I hope he lives. I mean, he lived, but it was a lot of it was superficial. I mean, the cuts. I mean, they weren't super bad, I mean, they're pretty good, but not like too deadly. I know it didn't. I didn't even know he even got hurt, just the way it looked, because I watched him kind of, the wind kind of pick him up and just kind of, tossed him off to the side. Didn't look too bad. And I think the rock's what cut him up, and that's probably what poked his eyeball out. I took him to the vet. Well, the next day I took him to the vet. There wasn't, there's nothing they could do about it. Shot him full of dope. Antibiotics, not like anything else, but. Oh my God. Well, I suppose everybody, I'm going to take off. Everybody have an awesome weekend. Look at the cat. Cat sitting on top of that mower. I'm going to zoom in on him. Did you see a cat before we split? Kitty, 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 kitty. Smile. You're on candid camera. Oh, he lost an eye. That dog here, he's killer on rabbits. I don't have any rabbits here inside this fenced-in yard. There's no rabbits here. Not many. He'll put up with them cats and the birds, but everything else is fair game with that dog. Everything else. Even cats, strange cats, yeah, he's going to get them. And if they don't make it, he's going to get them. Yeah, everybody stay safe this weekend. Roll call if you get out the house, Hopefully it don't much matter. It's going to warm up here pretty soon, so it's probably good, you get a rest. A little rest so you're not slaving away, Uh-oh. But y'all stay safe. I'll catch some of you a little later today, maybe tonight. It's hard saying. Maybe Coin will go live later. Hicks is probably going to go live, maybe. I might assume he might go live. But any of that, I'll catch you guys sometime throughout on this wild web of YouTube. Stay safe. If anything, I'll see you Monday. If I don't see you out later, everybody just be careful. Take it easy, everybody. I sent him some latex too. Yeah, I bet he'll like that. Oh yeah, Carmen. Yeah, you'll be able to make one. They're pretty easy to do. Don't need much for them. Was that 20? I don't even know if they're even 25 yards. They're probably. What would that be? I don't know. I guess I've never paid attention to that. Yeah. That's probably my favorite right there. 1911. My favorite. Yeah, everybody stay safe. Later, everybody. Bye.